I need to one point.
Yes.
I am into the stock market
Uh-huh.
and I'm very much interested in the stock market.
When I will be going through your horoscope tomorrow,
then you will know why I'm interested.
And I will answer all your doubts, clear all your doubts, answer all your questions. That is for sure. Okay? So don't worry. Tomorrow after the session, I need your complete name. I would be giving you a certificate. Your name would be there.
Okay.
So we'll have few pics, short review from your end, and then I would be sharing sweets with you.
Oh,
Small, whatever they would be available. So we had a small ceremony after this course is over tomorrow. Okay, well, like enjoyable moments, ceremony, and after that you can take a break. You can go have a lunch. Come after 1 hour, or as per your comfort, and then we'll go ahead with the consultation. Okay. So you send me your complete name, which I have need
Murli B.
Murli B.
Murli B for Bombay. That's my complete name.
What does B stand for?
Bala Subramanian, my father's name.
So should I write the complete
name? In my bank, everything is only put as Murli B.
Okay.
I'm known only as. First it was B Murli. Now in Aadhaar it went as Murli B. So I'm changing my bank account numbers to Murli.B.
So in the certificate I'll put Murli B. Okay. Murli.B.
Yes. Yes. B.Murli or Murli.B.
Yes. Yes.
If you feel dot is not good, you can just put Murli B. Yeah.
Okay, no problem. So I will get it done today and I will give you tomorrow. Okay. Yes. So Venus we have done. You can draw another blank horoscope. We'll be doing Sun. So Sun in the first house. What is sun? Sun is brightness, illumination, as if something like God, an aura of, we cannot look at sun because the eyes shut down. So much brightness, so much illumination. And sun domination, when sun is there in the sky, in spite of stars and planets are there, nobody is seen, we cannot see. Only when sun is not there, we can see stars, planets and moon. Otherwise, so sun dominates. Okay, first house, our body, physical self, characterization, our ego, self-esteem, our persona, our self-aura, everything connected to our physical, more of a physical structure and our whole being. Okay, now when sun is placed in the first house, it brightens
the person.
It brightens the aura of the person. It illuminates the aura of a person. It illuminates, it brightens the ego, self-respect, self-image. It brightens the characterization. Okay, so it creates a dominance of their body. There is a possibility that that person is slim, thin, not very beautiful looking, But because of sun, his presence would be dominant. He's calm, he's quiet. He would not be doing anything. Sun is the planet, as per Vedic astrology, is not involved in any task. I've explained you all about the planets. All are doing something or the other. Mercury is thinking, Saturn is hardworking, Jupiter is collecting gyan, Mercury communication, Ketu is detached, but Mars is energy,
Energy.
is for fighting. Sun is the planet who is not doing anything. But without his presence, nothing can be done.
Done.
His only presence creates an atmosphere of illumination, dominance. Anybody who has sun in the first house, he might not be doing anything. But because of the brightness of the sun, we cannot ignore these fellows.
For example, sir.
For example, you might come across many people among your friends that when they
Do
are...
they occupy is sun related to any profession, like a politician, a prime minister, like that?
No, it is not like that. He may not be in any profession.
Okay.
He may not be in any profession. But sun in the first house, you cannot ignore that fellow. You cannot upfrontly say something critical. You should wear this, you are not like that. No. Sun is setting. You must be wondering that you are becoming weak in front of that fellow. That your ego is going down. You are no more the same person. You start adjusting with that fellow. Start following that fellow. For example, if anybody has sun in the first house, there may be a scenario when you and your friends are criticizing that fellow. He's like that, he should be like that. But the moment he comes in front of you, upfrontly,
All silence. Yeah.
We do not dare to say something. Our brain start thinking differently. We start behaving differently. And we are surprised why it is happening so. We were not like that when he was not available. So because of that aura of sun. Even the weakest sun in the first house creates a dominance. Weakest. Sometimes when I teach and I share these things, I recall few people, eye problem, body, weird structure. There is nothing in the personality which we call a magnetic. Not handsome, not beautiful, ugly looking, not good eyes, all bad qualities. Externally. But when we are sitting in front of these people, suddenly we feel weak. What is happening? What is the magic? Because sun in the first house. He has not done anything. And there is no reason to look at this fellow. And there is no reason to feel weak in front of that fellow. He has nothing. He may not be in richness, but that aura. Sun brightens the quality of body, physical body, and illumination. Like floodlight, floodlight.
Yeah.
We cannot watch the floodlight. That this eyes, we close our eyes. So that is the magic of Sun in the first house. Sun in the second house. Second house, what is second house?
House of face, respiratory system,
Eating habit.
vocal cord, eating habit,
Yes. And family lineage.
Savings.
Yes. Now you remember everything. Because I've been repeating again and again. So when sun comes in the second house, it brightens your face. The moment you watch, we cannot ignore their face. Suddenly, 100 people are there and suddenly we look at that person. His face, magnetic pull. Brighten. There is a possibility of fair complexion. Because when the dark complexion, there is less brightness. So there is a possibility of fair complexion. He could be, he could have whitish complexion, but the brightness is there on his face. Illumination is there on the face. We cannot ignore. And the second thing, the saving. That house is illuminated. What is wrong? Where is wrong? Brightened. He dominates in savings. And food, lavish food, royal food, king-like food. He doesn't like, no, we have an habit of, okay, today prepare lunch of rice and dal or any dry vegetable and chapati. That's all. No. Sun in second house, curd, salad, one dry vegetable, one liquid vegetable, one sweet, rice and chapati. That kind of food is interested. My mother-in-law, she has sun in second house. Whenever she is here, we mostly both prepare only one dish, either dal or dry vegetable. We adjust. She is not like that. She prepared 2-3 dishes, and she is not hesitant to make all the dishes with her hands. And that curd, say raita, vegetable curd, and they put lot of masalas in there, ginger, garlic. They want to make their food royal, lavish. It's inbuilt. They cannot control it. That is why I have told that anybody who goes deep in astrology, the more he goes deep, the more he becomes egoless. Why? He comes to know that I am in the grip of existence. Nothing is in my hand. If I have explained Ketu in all the houses, if somebody has Ketu in second house, he can eat a dry chapati also. No, I'm feeling hungry, give me dry. Or just put some pickle. I'll manage.
Savings, no savings.
No saving, but food. See how the planets are playing the role. How the planets are playing the role. Previously, Ketu. I've explained you the Ketu, right? Ketu in the second house, they will eat chapati with pickle, slightly pickle spread. Okay, done. But Sun, no. Even if they go and eat outside, they lavish food. So we are in the grip of planets. We cannot behave otherwise. It's not like that the person who has Sun in second house will not eat the dry chapati with pickle on it. He can eat, but this is not his inbuilt habit. His habit is to have lavish food. Big saving, lavish saving, kingly saving, and family. because of sun, lot of illumination. So they create a dominance among in family. So family members, they avoid them.
They're dominant.
Because when they come, nobody can dare to say anything bad about them in front of them. So they sit and behave like that praja. So they avoid. Because why they avoid? Because they feel that we have to suppress our ego. We have to bow down.
They don't like it.
And they don't like it.
So they avoid.
But when they are available, they have to bow down. King has come. Such is the magic of sun in second house. Vocal cord. His voice is very clear, bright, audible. There's a possibility of loud voice. When they speak, others cannot argue. Because there is a dominance. Sun is speaking. Voice. Vocal cord. Sun in third house. When they communicate, there is a dominance in communication. Their communication. When they talk, when they are involved in conversation, as if these are the golden words. Keep it with you. These are the words to be kept in scriptures. They have such a kind of dominance when they are in conversation, in communication. Nobody can just pinpoint or just, you cannot cut their conversation. So they have dominance. Sibling, house of siblings, third house. So they dominate their siblings, or siblings dominate them, both ways. But siblings avoid these people. Why? Because in their presence, the dominance will reflect, and the brother and sister have to obey. They cannot argue with them. Suddenly that aura of going down will happen. And nobody wants that their ego should be down. So they avoid these people. Sun in third house. One of my client in Delhi, she asked, why brother and sister avoid me? They don't call me. They avoid me. I opened up her horoscope. Sun in third house. Clear? Short distance travel. They enjoy and they have the dominance. They gain strength just going for here and there. They gain strength. And daring. The daring happens because sun is there. Sun is the daring person. Sun is not a soldier. So the daring is not created. It is a part of their characteristics. Sun in third house. Sun in fourth house. Mother could be dominant. Or mother played the role of father in anybody's life. Or there is a possibility the father played the role of mother. Mother died.
The father played the role of mother. Yes. I was a very dominant father.
He is father also, mother also. Because this is a house of mother. There is a possibility. I have one of my clients, her mother died when she was very young, 2-3 years old. So her father raised her. brought up. So father played the role of mother.
Mother.
And there is a possibility that father is very emotional kind of person.
Also emotion.
Very emotional person. Emotional personality. Anybody who has sun in 4th house, emotional personality. Because sun is the personality. Sun is our personality. And what else? House with the spouse or children. You cannot walk under sun whole day.
All day.
We need the shed. So anybody who has sun in 4th house, their family members, they want this, and their vehicles, primary education vehicle.
Very grand.
Vehicle, yes,
Very grand.
grand vehicle, because sun is present, driving the car.
Big house.
Big illuminated house. Lot of illuminations. Big house when Jupiter was there.
Okay.
Jupiter is expansion.
Yeah.
4th, Jupiter, big house. Sun.
No, this is sun.
No, you said big house.
Yeah.
Big house in the case of Jupiter.
Jupiter. Okay.
Lot of light coming from all the directions.
Yes.
So we need to put the curtains to cut down the lights. Anybody who has sun in 4th house, lot of illumination. Sun in 5th house. Dominance on friends. Either friends or friends could be dominating them. Both way.
Both ways.
Either they will dominate on friends or friends will dominate on him. And the child, very dominating personality. 5th house, house of first child, dominating personality. Possibility of fair complexion, bright look. Creativity. They are not hiding their creativity. They are like, I'm making a big palace. They would not hide their creativity. They are very open up with their creativity because they know king is involved in creativity. And the same is the case with stock market. They do it boldly. Sun is not meek person. So there is a possibility of less friends in relationship. Why? Because dominance. Creativity, very good. And stock market is sun in 6th house. What do you think? Sun in 6th house.
I think because
no enemy can hide. No enemy remain hidden.
Can remain hidden from him.
Because brightening, no physical issues. You know, there are some problems that even doctors cannot diagnose it.
Yeah.
You have, I am stomach pain. All the test. No diagnosis. For example. But sun in the 6th house, diagnosis happens like this. Because illuminating the 6th house. So physical problems, mental problems, everything is illuminated. So they can catch hold of it and something could be done. Enemy, who's creating obstacle in my life? You? I have seen you. I can see you. So enemies, less enemies, because Enemies are frightened. Enemy want to remain behind the curtain. They don't want to unveil their mystery
in front of them.
Yes, no, that is the nature of enemy. Anybody who is harming us, creating trouble, they want to hide.
Yes.
They don't want to face us. But that is not the case in 6th house.
They get caught.
They get caught. So they run away. So less enemies, less physical problem, less mental problem. Because Sun is illuminating the 6th house. And there is a possibility that these kind of people, their personality is always dealing with negative stuff. The negative thing is not harming them, but because of Sun in 6th house,
he might be a police officer.
Yes, they are into that, handling all that negative stuff.
Senior police officer. Yes. Nobody will like to,
Yes.
The high-ranking IPS officer.
So nobody, he is dealing with all the problems, solving problem, but problems are not dominating him. He is dominating the problems most of the time. Okay, clear?
How about Ketu in 6th house?
I have done it.
Yeah.
Surrender. Not interested. Problem has come of its own, on its own, and it will go on its own. The girl was coughing. I have given you an example.
But the problems will dry up, no?
Problems would not dry up.
Okay.
His interest would be dried up with the problems. He is not doing anything.
He will not be bothered about the problems.
Problems would be dried up after certain time period. Till then, he is facing it. He is in the grip of that. The problems would dry up one day. But when? Till then?
But they are not bothered about it.
I've given you an example. The girl was,
coughing.
Ketu in 6th house. Not much concerned about the problem. It will go.
Any problem, I think, will not be concerned. Any problem.
Even they are taking medicine, they skip the doses. They are like that.
If they have problems in the physical world, they will not be bothered about it.
Enemy is troubling him.
Will not be bothered.
That's his problem. That's not my problem.
That's a nice, good placement.
That's the attitude of a yogi.
Good placement.
Spiritual. No, it's not a good placement. If you are the only person who is the main earning hand of your family, and if you fall sick, who will go to the office? Who will go to open the shop? With that sickness, you will be lying down on bed, resting. You will not be taking any medicine. What about your wife, your children? How they will survive? So it's very bad. Ketu in 6th house. So they have to come out of the energy of Ketu. See, if the person has not created a palace, a worldly palace, being married, birth to a child, if he is staying alone, no girlfriend, no boyfriend, no relation, then
best placement.
If he is sick, he is lying down.
Anybody troubled?
My grandnanny, mother's mother, grandnanny, whenever she falls sick, when she was alive, she will not take medicine. She will just put the blanket. She will not eat anything. She will not drink anything. For 2-3 days, she will on the cot, on the bed. And 4th day, she will be okay. So, the problem is getting dried up on its own. But she can do that because everybody is taking care of her. She is not responsible for everybody. So she can manage that. Problem has come on its own, and it will go on its own. And literally, she's coughing, she has fever, no medicine. Lying on the bed, sleeping.
That's what earlier paradox on complete abstinence from food, which cures the complete abstinence. The yogis used to do it.
Yes, yes.
They
Even
go
now,
fasting.
even now, yogis practice these things.
Fasting.
Yes, even now. So clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, sun in 7th house. Very bad.
The wife cannot stay.
No. Too much light, too much dominance.
That's what happened in the tales, no? Son's wife could not hear the brilliance, so she went away and put her image of her, Chaya Devi, right? And then
Every story is a symbolic.
symbolic.
It might not happen, but they are explaining the concept in the form of a story. Yes, it is true. Son wife was not staying with him.
With him, she put
The shadow,
shadow of her.
the reflection of sun. She was staying with him.
So powerful.
She was staying with the reflection of sun. So the house of wife, sun, lot of illumination. How can the healthy relation exist?
They'll be alone. They'll be alone.
Most of the time. Because sun is creating dominance. And the dominance is forceful. Why? Because 7th house is a house of Venus. Sun is not comfortable here. Sun is what we say. In Hindi we say neech. Debilitated.
Debilitated in 7th house.
Sun is debilitated in 7th house. And as per the direction, this is west direction. This is west. It is said, and I have seen to some extent, anybody who has sun in 7th house, these people are successful either in the Western country or with the Western people. Because sun is in 7th house.
One question, you please answer me this. I don't want to wait till tomorrow. My sun is in the 9th house.
I will go there. I will go there. Sun in 7th house. So, if these people, most of the time, there is a possibility of being unsuccessful in the Eastern countries or doing business with the Eastern people. My elder brother was no more highly talented in all field, great cricketer, very great brain, but throughout life he was unsuccessful.
Because he is doing business with the wrong people.
Sun 7th house.
Did you try telling him?
He was, his Ketu also 10th house, coming back to home, not interested in outside world. Sun in 7th, Ketu in 8th. So what to do? He was very talented. If he has done work in the Western countries, he would be very successful. And I have seen few people who have sun in 7th house, they are successful working with the Western people. I am familiar with one person.
People are west of where he was born.
Western country. Western country.
Is it, or do we have to see from
because
the place? From the place you were
that
born?
Is also seen, but because in India is the eastern horizon. Okay. India is the eastern part of the world.
Southeast.
Yeah. Yes.
Southeast.
And the US, that is the western part of.
Northwest.
So India is east. They say people of east, China, Japan, they are east. India is also east. And the US, Canada, they are west. That is why we say western countries.
South American countries also west.
Yes.
Chile, Paraguay.
It's not exactly, if we need to go deep into the latitude and longitude to get the exact geography, but in general terminology, we say western countries, eastern countries, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, the eastern countries, India. So I am familiar with one person. He has sun in 7th house. For 4 or 5 months, he is in Goa. He is dealing with Western people. Then he traveled to Dharamshala during peak summer. In Dharamshala, there is very pleasant weather. So all Western people, they travel there. So he has created a business atmosphere here, Dharamshala. So he works there for 2 months, again with the Western people, most of the time.
Dharamshala is
It's
Himachal Pradesh?
yes, Himachal Pradesh. Beyond Pathankot, 2 hours from Pathankot. Pathankot?
Punjab.
Punjab. When we come to Amritsar, 2 hours from Amritsar is Pathankot, then 2 hours Dharamshala. It's somewhere between nearby Kullu Manali.
Okay.
3-4 hours from Kullu Manali. Nearby Dalhousie. Never been. Okay. Kullu Manali you heard, no?
I've heard.
So 3-4 hours away from Kullu Manali. So it's in.
So he's always on the western side.
Working with Western people. Because sun in 7th house. Just now it clicked, because right now whatever I'm sharing with you, you are getting the best thing. Because right now I'm preparing a cake and giving it to you. It's not coming from stale books. Suddenly it comes in my mind that sun, 7th house, who are the people who have been successful and who are the people who are not successful. My brother's example comes and then my friend's example comes. So everything is a hot cake. I'm giving it to you. So that is the reason. Sun in 7th house. So a wife not comfortable because every time and in this case also, these people when they are interacting with other person, house of other person, house of business partner, legal partner, living relation, they dominate. They forcefully dominate on others. Anybody who has sun in 7th house. If you become their friends,
I have to check whether my father told my dad.
If you come across these friends,
I think my dad has sun in 7th house.
If you come across these people, they forcefully dominate their thoughts. Think this way, behave this way. They are, because sun in the 1st house, they are very good. Need to check his horoscope also. You check, you put the horoscope detail.
Do engineering. Get up at 6 o'clock. Eat 2 idlis. Walk now. Sleep now. Get up now. No freedom. He used to think for me. He tell me what to do. He tell me what to eat. What time to get up. To go for movie, doesn't like. Why are you roaming?
So these people.
So.
Yes. I need to check the horoscope. Exact position of sun. And even by your horoscope,
No,
your
mine
father's
is-
could be.
Mine is 9, sir. Mine is
But
9.
I can analyze your father's
By
personality.
seeing my horoscope.
Yes,
Okay,
yes, yes.
okay.
So when you come across these people, they are putting their pressurizing or forcefully putting their thoughts on others. They are not very comfortable people.
But my brother overcame him. You know what's that? He's a Scorpio.
Hmm.
My brother is a Scorpio.
Is Scorpio in the first house?
That I don't know. But he's a by thing in Tamil we call it Virudishiriram. Means in English it's Scorpio.
Okay.
He's a Scorpio.
You need to check the first house.
I don't have his date of birth, but
Only then you can say
I'll
is
get it
Scorpio.
from my mother.
Okay.
She'll give me all the dates.
You need to analyze it.
Yeah.
So these people are, we do not feel comfortable with these people. Because see, sun is not comfortable. This is a west direction. Sun sets in
West direction.
sun sets in.
East. I'm sorry. Sun sets in west. It
So,
comes up on the
so
east.
all his dominance is 0.
In
7th house. Debilitated.
his dominance is not there.
0. That is why they are putting force on others. Sun in 7th house is debilitated. Sun in 7th house is irritated. So that is why they are showing, they are forcing their dominance on others. They want to prove. Sun in first house, they would not like to prove. They know they are kings.
That will come.
And that is the own house, comfortable house.
So seventh is sun is debilitated.
Debilitated. So here, anybody who has sun in 7th house, they are not comfortable. Every time they have inferiority complex. So to remove that inferiority complex, they create a dominance on other. They are very strict with others. Nobody can go very close to these people because there is a possibility of fight. They are pissed off if something bad is said about them. Because sun 7th house. They are truthful people. They will not say lie, but lot of inferiority complex. Because of sun is set, darkness is going to ascend. So 0.
0.
Sun in 8th house. Okay. Sun in 8th house means 8th house, the house of darkness, occult, tantra, magic, everything I have told you. So sun is brightening that house as if you are having a big torch of floodlight and you're going inside the cave. You're able to see, wow, this much big bat hanging inside the cave. How can you see? Because of that illumination. So anybody who has sun in 8th house, they are capable of disclosing the secrecy
Okay, so
of the universe. The mysterious part of universe is being disclosed.
astronomers,
Could be.
people
What I'm trying to say is, you listen. What I'm trying to say is, anybody who has sun in 8th house, they would brighten the 8th house. Ghost, tantra, magic, hypnotism.
they'll be strong in that.
They'll
ward away the
no, they will what right now all the things are mysteries for us. Astrology. Before you have joined these classes, astrology was mystery for you. But now
I don't understand it. Like
my sun is in 8th house. So what I'm doing? I'm brightening the concept of astrology in front of you. I'm opening up the secret box of astrology. Are you getting? So anybody who has sun in 8th house, they will open up the secret of 8th house in a very simple way, not in a rocket science way. So the same way, there are many things, because 8th house is the most unpredictable house, house of mishappening, death. They disclose, they unveil the secret that death is the reality. We cannot escape from the sudden happenings of life. That is the secret thing which they are revealing. In-laws, they dominate their in-laws. When they are with in-laws, the in-laws feel, why? Sun is there. They do not feel dominant, in-laws, because of sun. They cannot say to these people upfrontly, because sun is coming. The same kind of thing, second house, family.
Family lineage.
Yeah.
There's something similar to that.
8th house. And the treasure and the treasure of the spouse of other person is illuminated.
So wherever he goes,
so
the other person.
For example, I'm just giving you, if you are married to your spouse, if he is hiding any treasure, any secret, any wealth, these people, in this case, the wife would not able to hide, because second house is the treasure of the spouse. So it would be brightly visible. So anybody who has sun in 8th house, the treasure of the spouse is brightly visible. And the treasure, that could not be only money. Anything which your spouse consider valuable, that valuable part is extremely visible. So that is the sun in 8th house is just like you're going in a jungle and suddenly you see a very bright light is coming from the center of the jungle. 8th house is a darkness.
Yeah.
And the bright torch light is coming from it. These are the people, 8th house. They are like, don't take these people for granted. Why?
The sun in the 8th house?
Why? Because they may be behaving in a very casual way. They may be living a very ordinary life. But when they are in their energy, in their talent, they will bright like this. They would be illuminated like this.
But why should we not believe in them?
We should not take these people for granted. Believing is not a problem. Sometimes sun in first house, it is visible.
Even if he's quiet, he commands.
Sun in 8th house, they are not visible. When they are involved in certain tasks, when they are showcasing their talent,
that's when we can see it.
Then, oh my God,
so much.
Is the same fellow who was sitting quietly? When, for example, when you have not met me, you could imagine that I could have been the same person when I started speaking. When I was not speaking, sitting silently, you have a different kind of mindset for me. When I started speaking, started disclosing sharing the mysteries of astrology, you are a bit surprised that he is a different kind of fellow whom I met the very first day. So that is the quality of sun in 8th house. Sun in 9th house. 9th house is house of religion, house of higher philosophy. Is the purest house. Right? Here, sun has a double ego. Not one ego. Ego raised to power 2. They are not interested in taking. They are interested in giving. If somebody give them the gift, they are like, you keep it with yourself.
I don't.
Because they consider that I am in 9th house. I am beyond. I am God. House of God. Fortune. They consider them not less than God. I have come to give, not to take. Sun in 9th house. Their ego is inflated. They are ready to serve others. They are not ready to take service from others. Are you getting? My elder brother has sun in 9th house.
The one who had.
No.
How many?
2. One has gone, but Ketu and sun.
That's another brother.
That brother has died. One is in Delhi. He is in higher position. He is well settled. Lot of ego, double ego. Sun in 9th. So whenever I give him anything, he doesn't pay attention. He even not look at it. I'm very annoyed. He said, no, they consider, oh, he's giving to me. Is he capable of giving it to me? Listen to me. I will listen what, because if you interrupt, I will not able to say what is there in my mind. So if I give something, I think 15 years back, I have gifted him DVD player. He didn't even look at it. Let it be there at home. His wife was just going through it. He didn't even say thanks. I'm telling about the nature of sun in 9th house. Because they feel like serving others, not taking the service from others. Out of ego. But he behaves in a very docile manner. I'm his brother. I can go deep into his roots. My sun is in 8th house. So I can go into the roots. I can analyze where the problem is, where the ego is. Is the teeth which he is showing and the teeth which he used for eating are two different teeth. The elephant. Ivory. He is not using the ivory for eating. He is using different teeth for eating. So he is elephant. Lot of ego. These people, whenever they are even approaching other people for saying thanks, first of all, they are not saying thanks. Even if they are saying it, others feel offended.
Oh.
That as if he is boosting himself by saying thanks.
I better not tell thanks to everybody.
No, their aura is like that. It's not like that we should not say thanks, but their aura is like dominance. Even if they praise anybody, others are impressed the way they praise.
Others
not to the person. For example, if you praise somebody, you are such a nice fellow. That fellow to whom you are praising, he would be impressed the way you are praising, not to the person whom you are praising. Are you getting the slight difference?
I couldn't understand.
I'll explain you. For example, if I have sun in 9th house and I praise you, but my attitude of praising is such a dominating attitude that you would be fascinated, attracted, impressed by my attitude of praising. I am praising somebody. That somebody is negligible. I am praising you. You would not consider that this praise is worth for me, because you will see the attitude, the kind, the way I am doing the praise. That posture is dominant. To whom I am praising is not the center of attraction.
Oh, so the other person will think that by praising him, you are praising yourself. I like that.
But he is praising you. But the way he is praising, the other person whom he is praising will feel that he is praising himself. My wife, she has sun 9th house. Even she praise somebody, others feel inferior. She is praising somebody, others feel inferior. Because the stature, his posture is like that. Posture is or giving, not taking. His body language. Whenever she behave in a very down manner, I said, no, you should behave the way existence has made you. Sun in 9th house, people, they should not be very polite, very down to earth. No. They need posture. They should be dominant. They should have posture. They should not say, please, please, please. No, please, please, please.
Whenever I've been forceful, people listen to me. Like, do it, no, they listen to me. They'll be looking at me like, oh, can I get one? Can I have enough? Or they'll ignore me.
I have, yes.
When I'm forceful.
I have told her, and the day she has following my instruction, her name and fame is growing. Earlier she used to, please sir, no please sir, directly say, I need this. Your arrogancy is your attitude, your strength. You need to follow your existence. The way existence has made you, you need to follow it. So sun, 9th house, and they dominant in their long distance travel. Why? They will not travel like, they will travel like king. Whenever we come to our place, for example, Pune to Goa or any other place, we travel first class. Sun, 9th house, and with lavish luggage and royal way. Because sun, 9th house, you know.
So 9th house is the best for the sun?
No,
No.
it's not like that. But I'm talking about the way sun is behaving.
The 9th house.
Anybody who has sun in 9th house, they will travel like a king. If they are using a road, they will choose the best vehicle. They will not choose Maruti. They will choose Innova, Fortuner. You must have noticed yourself. They want to be very comfortable in their journey. Because sun is traveling. King is traveling. Got it? Sun in 10th house. This is the best placement of Sun, I think so. One of the best, because Sun dominates at work. Sun is the boss himself. Nobody can cheat him. Nobody can play political game with him. Because everything is getting illuminated, brightened.
For me, I can do long distance travel because it's nice. Good for me.
It's not like that. But I said, anybody who is into that, anybody who is traveling long distance, he travel like a king.
Okay.
With full comfort.
Is it favorable?
That I have not said.
Okay.
That I will say when I go deep to your horoscope. That is individual thing. So Sun in 10th house means dominate at the workplace. Nobody can play politics, cheating game, leg pulling. So because at workplace everything is illuminated, brightened up. So these people, they are very skillful people. And they are capable of using the skill of themselves and others also. Because 10th house is brightened. They dominate. They dominate their bosses. They dominate their colleagues. So there is a possibility that their colleagues are jealous. But at the back, not in front of them. There could be a problem, ego clash with the bosses. Because they themselves are the boss. Clear? Sun is illuminating, brightening that house. Sun in 11th. All the wishes, desires, aims, ambitions.
All are realized.
All not realized. It's brightened up. They do not hide. They do not hide their wish, their goal. And their business network is less because of dominance. And their wishes, they talk about their wish. They're not hiding wishes, desires. They have a royal desire. Someday I would own 10,000 square feet at the most posh area of Chennai. They dare to dream that lavish. Someday I would purchase an aeroplane. That kind of wish. Sun in 11th house. Aims, wishes, desires are being illuminated. Kingly approach being boosted, highlighted, illuminated. Clear? Any doubt?
No.
Sun in the 12th house. 12th house, house of relaxation. Expenditure. There are many things. Relaxation. Taking rest. Relax. So, can we take rest or relax if it is too much bright? With all the lights on, can we sleep at night? Very difficult. The same is happening. 12th house. It is brightening the 12th house. Even the celebration and parties is happening at night time. Not during daytime.
Why?
Because the night time, everything is in relaxed. No more sun. Sun is illuminating everything.
Okay.
Brightening everything. So only at night time. Night time is the time of Venus, Saturn. Everything is relaxed, slow, enjoyable, and even the lights which they use to illuminate the parties is a very dim light. Not very floodlight they are using it. You must have noticed.
Yeah.
So the 12th house is getting illuminated bright like floodlight.
Floodlight.
So sun is not comfortable in parties, enjoyment. It's a lot of illumination.
It's not a good placement.
To some extent is good, to some extent is not good. And
To what extent, sir? To some extent.
for example, this is the house of donation. Sun like donation,
Right.
give donation, NGOs, orphanage, old age home. Expenditure. Sun would like to spend royal manner. Spend in a royal manner. So they would spend a lot in donation. They feel strength. Their personality is strengthened when they donate,
Donate.
when they spend money in expenditure. But 12th house of detachment. So they are not comfortable when they are detached. Because king is left alone without any minister, chief minister. So what is the mental state of king?
They're
He
not
would
happy.
be, he would not be happy. You know, Aurangzeb has captured his father and put him jail. Father was at throne, and Aurangzeb, when Aurangzeb was in power, he captured his father and put him in jail. But the father was so much used to of that royalness and kingness, you know. Put in jail means putting son in jail. 12th house. Aurangzeb has put his son, his father in 12th house. And his father was very uncomfortable. Son in 12th house, not comfortable. So what he has told, Aurangzeb's father told him, see, the whole life I lived like a king. I have behaved like a king. You have cheated me. You put your father in prison, in jail, and you are not obedient. So you will not follow what I will say. But there is one request I want to tell you. Because I am habitual of that kingdom, royalness, or behaving like a king. Send me 30 children to teach. Teach every day in jail. So when I watch 30 children, I will feel that my kingdom is not lost. I cannot stay alone in prison. Every day send me in the prison 30 children so that I could teach them, so that I could realize that I'm still a king, if not outside in a prison. Are you getting?
Yeah.
So that is why a son is not comfortable in detachment. Aurangzeb father was in prison, very uncomfortable. So he requested his son 30 children every day. So that I could teach them. I could say, oh, sit properly, don't shout. Kingly attitude. So these people, when they donate money, they feel proud. And when they spend money for luxuries, celebration, they feel proud. That kingly attitude is strengthened. Clear? We'll take a break. Just a moment. We have done sun in all the 12 houses, and now we would be doing moon. Hmm. Moon is a very emotional planet.
Minus.
No problem. So moon in all the 12 houses. You can draw a blank chart, or if okay. You can draw a blank chart, and
This is already blank.
yes.
I have 2 planets in the 9th house, sir.
Okay. Only 1 day is left. We are proceeding towards your consultation. Okay. Moon in the first house. You know, wherever moon is placed, that house becomes our weakness. This is the irony. In whichever house moon is placed, that house becomes our weakness, or that house becomes unstable, inconsistent, because we get emotionally connected to that house. We are very sensitive, touchy with the result of that house. As I've explained, where Mercury placed, he opens the shop, business. But Mercury, moon becomes emotional,
Very emotional.
emotionally connected to that house. And if something bad happens concerning that house, he is depressed. He may be frustrated, in depression. If Mercury is placed in certain house and he is not able to do the business, he will think, plan, analyze, critically analyze. He will do a lot. But moon, if moon is placed in certain house and things are not going in our favor, we might go in depression. That is the irony of moon.
No.
Now, moon is first house, in first house. First house is our body, our self, physical, everything connected to a physical structure, and our self image, our ego. So anything happens to our body,
He gets depressed.
we get depressed. We are very much emotionally connected with this body, physical form. We got hurt. Oh my God, I got hurt. There is a scar on this left hand. Oh my God, I got hurt. There is a scar. It will remain for 3 months. I don't know when it will vanish. Very emotionally connected with their body. Emotionally connected with their ego. Are you the culprit? No. And how dare you tell me? He gets detached, annoyed if somebody say bad to their personality. So there is a drastic mood change. If something happened to their body, something happened to them, so they are like that, very much physically, emotionally attached to their character, their ego, their personality, their body, their structure, their self aura. So they are very selfish people, you can say, because emotionally you are connected to your,
Body.
not
Ego.
to, yes,
Ego.
ego, body,
Emotion.
everything. So they are very much, you can say that they are selfish people, you know. So this is also a complicated position because they are only concerned about themselves. Moon and their mother is also very closely connected to their personality in shaping up their personality.
One.
Moon is mother
Mother.
and one is you. I know one lady, his son has moon in first house. When that child was in 6th, 7th standard, he was a bit skinny, like all the child. This is not an exception. When we are growing, we are skinny, 6, 7. But then, as he entered into that 9th standard, 10th standard, he becomes fluffy. His weight 90 plus. And I met his mother. His mother said, "Now I am satisfied." Because when he was in 6th, 7th standard, he was very skinny. I was very worried. Now I'm very much contented.
In fact, what?
What kind of stupidity?
What stupidity is that?
90 plus,
90
eats a lot. Oh,
and she's happy.
she's happy. She says, eat as much as you can, but score 90% in your grades. I'm not much worried about your body. I'm worried about your skill. These are
Sad.
sad thing,
Very sad.
and these mother exist in India.
Sad for the boy.
Yeah,
Sad for the boy.
but moon in first house, everything happening to his body. Who is responsible?
Mother.
Mother is very closely connected to the first house of that child. He cannot walk properly. He cannot be actively involved in games, sport,
She's happy.
because he is scoring 95%. He clear BITS Plani. He is in one of the best colleges, but weight is 100 plus. What kind of intelligence this is? If you are not creative, if you are not active in extracurricular activities, in spite of these, you are scoring 90%, 95%, even if you have passed the best engineering college test and earning 5 lakh per month. What is the use? Are you making a computer? You know, this is the psychology of our mothers.
Health is wealth. They first should know that.
No,
Health
they
is wealth.
are, and not only health.
And if they grow, every possibility you can seek at any point of time.
Not only health, extracurricular activities.
Nothing. This life expectancy shortens up. Heart problems, anything can come. Anything can happen.
It's a live example I'm telling you.
Very sad. It's forwritten. It
Yeah.
should be like that. Karma.
2 child of that mother, 1 child in America, weight is 120, earning a handsome amount, and mother is very satisfied. My big child, big face, fluffy body, earning 2-3 lakhs per month. Very happy. What kind of maturity is this? Is this maturity?
Stupidity.
Your child is fit only in the computer type of setup.
Yes.
You're not.
Not in the physical world, not in the world of health.
She said that my child was in 6-7, he was very thinny. I was very depressed, but now I enjoy his health. Very close to my relatives, and I'm surprised. And that lady is highly qualified herself.
I think it's imprint. You can't change it.
Herself highly qualified, around PhD and science PhD. See what is happening in India. So intelligence is not in studies, not in books, not in degrees. If you are scholar of IIT, don't think that you are a very intelligent person or this person is very intelligent. No, that is a skill being developed.
Develop.
Any stupid can teach astrology. Anybody can teach astrology.
How well?
You just mug up all the scriptures and just keep on learning, and you just like a parrot, you keep on saying. But the intelligent part of astrology would be missing, which I am sharing with you. You know, that is the main difference. We analyze, in particular India, we analyze our child on the basis of education,
Yes.
on the basis of degrees.
Yes. It's not good. It's happened to me in my own case.
Yeah,
My case.
whole India. This is a disease worse than COVID,
Not good.
and there is no vaccination to this disease. All parents are in the grip of this disease. There is no vaccination. Incurable parents.
Live example. I'm sitting here before you. Live example.
So they want their children like computers, dead life. They don't want lively children. This is the irony. It's not happening in the Western countries. Not they are
This is not like that.
India.
They give a lot of attention to extracurricular
They pay attention to the skill.
things. Sir, in that one of those countries, 7th standard, the children are allowed to choose what they want to do. You want to become a plumber,
Yes.
aeroplane. You want to become a scientist. You want to build houses. What's your skill? They identify. You want to become a sports person. Studies is good. They are allowed to be in sports completely.
I'm reminded of one incident.
They find out what the child is interested in and they make them.
Yes, yes.
I studied statistics. I was coming second in statistics in Loyola, one of the best colleges in Chennai. My father took me. You're going to study statistics and become a peon. Come, I'll get you engineering college. He took me. My father took me out.
We are born with certain energy.
He didn't allow me to this, sir. He took me and put me
It
in
is
engineering
happening
because
everywhere.
He said, I'm a chartered accountant. My brother's an advocate. Third brother was a urologist. Fourth brother also, 5 brothers, all well educated. First is chartered accountant, fourth chartered, second advocate, third is a urologist, fifth. We don't have engineer. You study engineering. They got
Oh,
caught. In the family ambition.
you are lucky that you are out of that there net.
Still not out. I'm part of the family only, but I've suffered a lot.
I
I'm part of the family,
I'm
but suffered a lot.
I'm reminded of one mistake.
It was horrible, sir.
I'm reminded of one mistake. His name is Osho. Yes, Osho.
The man who had 100 Rolls Royces in the US.
Yes. The case was registered USA versus Bhagwan Shri Rajneesh. By simply writing that case, USA is lost. In the whole history of USA versus Bhagwan Shri Rajneesh. That was his name. By simply writing one man versus USA, world power, you are lost.
You're lost.
In the beginning only. He has, in his discourse, he has reminded, I'm reminded of one incident which he shared. He said, when I have done my matriculation, so it was my mind to learn philosophy, to enter into philosophical studies. But my father refused. His father refused. Today is today was the day 19th January when he left his body. He has a lot of good discourses, even of Shirdi. He talks so beautiful. So what is he was saying in his uh, incident that after matriculation he has decided to go higher studies in philosophy. He was not earning. He was dependent on father. So he has told his father that I want to enter into philosophy school. I want to go do higher studies in philosophy. He said, philosophy? Are you mad? Girls do philosophy and they do graduation so that they get a good husband. What you will earn? I'm not going to give you money. Father said, I'm not going to give you money for this studies. He said, listen, but listen to me first. Father refused to give him money. He said, now I don't need money from you. The whole day he used to work and at night he used to study. 2 years it continued. Father was a good person. He melts. He melts down. You have won the race. I was at wrong. You continue with the studies. I will finance. But how many father and how many sons are like that? We are weak people. He was the mistake, so he could manage because that energy was there. Nobody could dare. We are, our ship is lost in the sea. We are still searching for the destination. Who is responsible? Our parents. Because of the immature behavior. They want us to run in a rat race. If any rebellious arises in the family, God knows what will happen. So now you can say what you are telling.
No, so I don't know. The moment something comes, then suddenly it goes.
No problem. No. So moon in the second house.
Yes, mine.
So everything was connected to the moon in the first house. Mother is responsible in shaping up the character of a person, negative or positive. Moon in the second house.
My moon is in second house.
Emotionally connected with the food eating habit, savings, face, family,
Yes, very emotionally connected.
vocal cord, about the respiratory system. Everything should go smooth. They get carried away when everything is not going in their favor. If they are not getting the food of their liking, they are pissed off.
I don't touch it. I just will get up and walk out.
Emotionally connected. They feel depressed if something happening to your savings. Down, what will happen to me? When there is balance, they are happy. So emotionally connected with all the things of second house. Clear? Third house. Emotionally connected with their communication, conversation, talking ability, with their siblings, brother and sister, very emotionally connected. Short distance travel, and with their boldness, strength, emotionally connected. So, in their conversation, they emotionally connected means they want that every time they are involved in conversation, the result should be smooth, stable. It is not the nature. Sometimes the result could be in their favor or against. So wherever moon sits, it creates instability in that house.
So in my house, what is the instability?
You might not get the food of your liking every day.
Yes, very true.
Your savings could not be smooth. Sometime down, sometime up. Relationship with the family, not every time smooth. Sometimes you put mustache, beard, sometimes clean shave. You don't have the same kind of face every 12 months of the year.
Correct.
Inconsistency, instability, vocal cord. Sometimes you have a sore throat.
Not often, very rarely.
Very rarely. But when it happens, you are pissed off. Don't want. My voice should be clear. But that is not the nature of moon. You know the position of moon, full, and diminishes, and goes away. Then again, very slight lining, then the size increases, and it's a full moon. So that's the nature of moon. And that nature is prevalent, spread in whatever house moon is placed. Third house, communication. With the sibling, the relation with the siblings.
Very emotional.
Emotional, not very smooth.
Not smooth.
Ups and down, ups and down. Fourth,
also the mother.
Relation with the mother. Lot of love, lot of emotions. But sometimes they get annoyed. They are involved in a fight. They are not talking with each other. But suddenly everything is okay. They are very emotional about their vehicle. Oh my God, a scratch. Who has done this scratch? Started crying. Their car, their vehicle. About their primary education. They keep on recalling. That was the time and I went. They keep on recalling. Clear?
Yes.
Moon in fifth house. Friends. Emotional disbalance with friends. Not a very smooth relationship with the friends or emotionally connected with their friends. So because of emotional connectivity, they start expecting a lot. You know, that is a problem. When we are emotionally connected with somebody, we start expecting. Moon in the fifth house, emotionally connected with the friends. So they expect a lot. So because of expectation, there is a quarrel.
There's a lot of all expectations cannot be met.
So they have quarrel with their friends. They will annoyed. They will not speak each other. Even little bit of thing. Annoyed. You go your own way, I'll go on my way. I will not speak to you. You don't come in front of me. One of my friend, he was involved in making my website. He was himself helping me out. But when I appointed somebody, what he has told that you copy all the matter of mine and change the topics and your website would be ready.
He told you.
He told me.
Okay.
So he was telling me. So I hired a person, but that person cheated. So I hired another person. Second person I have told, see, this is the website. You have to copy each and everything.
All the templates.
Topic, matter, design. Only change the topic, name, subject. But I was not aware about website. That second person of website maker, he has not changed the domain. He put the same domain of his and matter mine. I was not aware about that. So because of that reason,
your friend would have...
Listen to me. So because of that reason, he gets pissed off of me.
Your friend.
You get annoyed with me. That because of your negligence, this blunder happened. And this website person also blamed on me. But then afterwards, I just take a left and right of that person, scolded him. He said, you have done blunder. You are the website maker. I don't know anything. You have mixed up the domain. And because of your fault, he is not getting the inquiries. And he is putting blame on me because of you. He said, sorry. As I say sorry to him, to my friend. But that very day, my friend said, I don't want to see you again in my life. Who is at fault? I'm innocent. That person who has done the blunder. And because I am a well-wisher, I've told that person, whatever harm you have done to him, correct it. In spite of that thing, the supporting hand, he is annoyed because of moon in 5th house.
He has moon in 5th house.
So the relationship with the friends is very unstable, get distorted. He start expecting a lot. See, why I should, you have been supporting me, why should I spoil your work? He is making me a villain. Go away. You have like tight-fisted mind, you go away. I'm not responsible. So I'm talking about these people. His 5th house is influenced by moon. You might come across many people like this. They without any reason, they are emotionally connected and they blame on their friends that you are responsible. So they are connected, emotionally connected with their children. Emotionally connected with their creativity.
Creativity is good.
Whatever would be, they are emotionally. For example, they are making the cards. Okay, anything. In a creativity, for example, they're making a sketch. If some ink,
They get annoyed.
very much annoyed. They will just torn away the creativity and just thrash that fellow. Too much pissed off. And the relationship with the child is also very unstable. Because moon is placed in 5th house. That's a problem. Clear? Moon in 6th house. Moon in 6th house means mind is always frightened of problems, physical problem, mental problem, enemies, all the negative stuff. He's always in that dilemma. Might something bad happen in my life? They get emotionally connected with the sixth house, with the diseases, physical diseases, mental problems, or enemies. They are kind of tricky mind. My God, what if some enemy comes in my life? A whole life would be disturbed. So they are very much fearful. The fright is hanging in their brain because of moon in sixth house. They're emotionally frightened people because sixth house is a negative house, right? They carried away with the moves of their enemies. Carried away. They want to get rid of problems, get rid of enemies, and they start crying. Because emotions are tears. Moon in seventh house. What is that?
Also the
Spouse. Emotionally connected with the spouse or other person.
So it's a nice place.
Moon wherever sits, it creates disturbance, but not a disturbance in the sense.
Just a light.
Emotionally connected. So they are emotionally connected with their spouse, other people. So because of emotional connectivity,
everything goes wrong.
They start expecting more. So this creates disturbance.
They're not able to take no for an answer.
They say, I've done a lot for you. For example, there's a lady who has moon in seventh house. Okay. And for example, today is Sunday. She will offer her husband bed tea, nice tea, breakfast, very nice breakfast, lunch. Then she has a plan for a movie in the afternoon. And her husband says, no, I have some personal work. She says, I've done a lot for you since morning.
You're not taking me out.
I'm expecting only 3 hours to come and watch movie. I've done so much favor for you. I've been working for you whole day.
And her moon gets disturbed.
Moon.
The seventh house.
They are very emotionally connected. And the relation of husband and wife is like tides.
Ups and downs.
Clear? Eighth house. Unknown fear. Unknown house, unpredictable house, unknown fear. Mother of these people could be in depression or tends to be depressed every now and then. Mother is always frightened of something
Ghost.
Unpredictable, something, maybe ghost, maybe they are frightened of tantra, magic and all that. They are frightened when the night comes. They are not comfortable during night time. They want to go sleep as early as possible. Or they want to enjoy. They don't want to involve in problems. In-laws, these people are emotionally connected with their in-laws. Why in-laws? Eighth house of in-laws. They are emotionally connected with the treasure of their spouse. For example, if a wife has moon in eighth house, she wants that the saving of her husband should be sufficient. But it would not be because of moon, instability. Clear? So this is also very insecure feeling. Anybody who has moon in 8th house, they are very insecure because they are not aware what is going to happen. Always insecurity of darkness, accident, death. Very critical house, right? Which is the most critical house? Moon, 9th house. Emotionally connected with higher philosophy, higher religion, with their gurus, long distance travel, or religion, or idealism. They want things to be very idealistic. Mother could be very lucky for them. House of luck, 9th house.
House of luck, 9th house.
Fortune. Mother could be very lucky for them. I will tell you afterwards. I've already finished the sun. Sun is not bad in anywhere except 7th. Moon in 9th house, mother could be the luck factor. Okay? Or motherly figure. Clear? Moon in 10th house. Emotionally connected with the 10th house. Work, business, job. If something bad happens to their work, they are very annoyed. Don't disturb me. Don't criticize my work. Emotionally connected. They get carried away if something bad happens at their field work. Pissed off. Annoyed. And when they are involved in work, they are emotionally involved.
If you run a business, it's good to have people. So there'll be
But 10th house is a very complicated house, full of busy. These people get tired easily. Moon is very delicate planet. So they need a break from their work. They cannot work 30 days a month. They need a break. They want to work 15 days break. Anybody who has moon in 10th house, it would be impossible for them to work 30 days or 26 days. They get tired because moon is very delicate planet. And 10th house full of politics. The law of jungle. All that tit for tat and everything is fair in love and war, like that kind of atmosphere.
So it's not comfortable.
Moon is not comfortable. So they are emotionally connected, they are involved in work, but they need a break. 10 days, now I need a break. Because they are involved not only physically but emotionally also. So that is the problem. Moon in 11th house. Wishes.
Desires.
Desire. Emotionally connected. They want that whatever they have dreamt of has to be fulfilled. They have wished that we would go to that place. They wished they have a plan as per their wish to visit that place, and everything get cancelled. They are annoyed. Whatever the wishes, desires, aims, ambitions, goals, they are emotionally connected with them. If it is not happening in their favor, frustrated, depressed, annoyed. Clear? Moon in 12th house. Daydreamer. In the detached world. Emotionally they are living in a detached. Someday I will be staying in a hut in Leh Ladakh, remote area, or Srinagar. They are daydreamer. 12th house. So emotionally connected with their celebration part, parties, enjoyment. If they have made up some program that will have a celebration today,
If something goes wrong, they get dejected. If the celebration doesn't happen,
they get annoyed
annoyed.
because and they're emotionally connected with their donations and expenditure, and there is a possibility of getting carried away. Sometimes they don't have the bank balance, they donate a lot because instability is there, right? Sometimes they donate 10,000 rupees and sometimes they do not donate even a single paisa. Instability is there. Donation, expenditure. Sometimes they spend a lot and the other day they are not spending anything. Moon creates a disbalance and they are very annoyed if 12th house of relaxation. If anybody disturb their relaxation, they get annoyed. House of relaxation. So most of the people who have moon in the 12th house, they switch off the phone when they are sleeping. Because they are emotionally connected with the 12th house. So they don't want that anybody should disturb them. Clear? So we have done with moon in all the 12 houses. Any question, any doubt you have in your mind? Very clear? Can you tell me the zodiac signs whose lordship is of moon?
Moon is in fourth house. Fourth house is Cancer. The lordship. Fourth house is Cancer.
I didn't ask the lordship. I asked the zodiac sign of moon.
The zodiac sign is Aries.
You already said it. Just now you have said
Cancer.
Cancer. And of sun? Name the zodiac sign. The next to Cancer is Leo.
It was in my mind, sir. I don't know why I didn't tell you. I was thinking Leo.
I'll give you a hint. There are two zodiac signs.
Mercury is in the second and seventh.
Two zodiac sign whose lordship is Mercury. And they are divisible. Both the numbers are divisible to each other. I'm giving you mathematical.
So, twice or thrice I say it will come. I've seen it only once.
Gemini and which is the house connected to Gemini? Third.
Yes. Aries,
Taurus.
Gemini.
And what other? Is one more zodiac sign of Mercury. Virgo. Number 6. 3 2 is 6. Divisible. Okay, about Jupiter.
Jupiter's 9 and 11?
No.
9 and 12.
Yes.
9
Name
and 12.
name the zodiac sign.
12th is Aquarius. 9th is Scorpio.
Sagittarius.
Right.
And the 12th, Pisces.
Yesterday.
Okay,
Yesterday,
the zodiac sign of Saturn. The zodiac signs
of Saturn.
Saturn. There are two. What after it is Sagittarius? What comes after Sagittarius? Which is the house of next to Sagittarius? House number
10. 10.
10. What is the name of the zodiac sign of 10? Capricorn. And what after Capricorn? Aquarius.
11 is Aquarius.
Okay, now name the zodiac sign of Mars.
Mars is number 1. Aries.
Aries.
And 1 and
After 7, which house? After 7, 9 comes.
after 7, 8.
8.
8 is Mars.
And what is the name of that 8? Scorpio.
And Scorpio. My brother is Scorpio.
8. Scorpio. Okay. So this is the thing which you already know here. Okay, you just you can you tell me now? You can see first house. See, first house is Aries. The lordship is Mars.
Mars.
And the element is
Fire.
fire. The second house, see,
Taurus.
Taurus. Lordship is
Venus. Element is Earth.
Earth. Third one,
Gemini. Lordship is Mercury.
you click the photo. Now only at one condition, your notes would be lost. You need to lost your phone. Clear?
I'll keep saying.
So we are left with Mars and Rahu and something extra we will be doing tomorrow. Okay. So after that, we'll have the ceremony. You are given Murli B.
Murli B.
You just message me. Okay. WhatsApp me. Okay. I'll end the session.